digging in, Eddie Matthews. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Eddie Matthews
right fielder,
becomes the
10,
first out in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Dawson.
To the plate now, Dawson. Dawson swings, and this one is hammered to deep left field. Over the bullpen and gone. It's a solo home run for the Hawk, Dawson. 4th home run for him on the season, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So now to the plate, Gary Carter. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Fastball right back to the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Standing in, Ryan Sandberg.
Oh, yeah.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 2-2.
Okay.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Cobb is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Royals get one back on this solo home run. Bottom 3rd of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's the Tigers 7 and the Royals 4. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Cameron Maybin. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot here for Cameron Maybin. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Royals, number 34, Nolan Ryan.
Nolan Ryan comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Ready for another shot now, Austin Romine. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Fouled off. The 1-2. Misses for the 2nd ball.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Fastball swung on and missed for the 1st out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Standing in now, Nico Goodrum. And it's fouled away. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
In the air out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Alan Trammell. He flew out in his last at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Harold Castro.
Striding forward now is the DH, Harold Castro. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
A runner on first with 2 away. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We'll tack on one more to the Tiger lead thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Tigers 8 and the Royals 4. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Ryan Braun.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. The 1-2.
Pull, that's inside.
Hit hard on the ground to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now
hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
At the plate now, Robin Yount. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
The 1-1 home.
Oh, that's out.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. That makes it an 8-5 ball game.
Hey, Dero, they're making this
Now
guy
back,
pay. That's
the
3
designated
straight
hitter.
singles and a
Mickey.
run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit
Mental.
extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Your
Buck
attention,
Farmer
please.
comes on now in an awfully
pitching
difficult
for
situation as there are 2
Number
on here with
45.
nobody out.
Buck Farmer.
Into the box now, Mickey Mantle. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Now batting.
Digging
The
in
first
now,
baseman.
Tony Perez.
Tony Perez.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A ball and 2 strikes to Perez.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2 strikes.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right
Down
up.
to 3-2.
Full count now, 3-2. Eddie Matthews will be next. First and second now, 1 man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but
Now
it's way
batting,
worse when you
third
do it with a
baseman,
guy in scoring position.
Eddie
Those are the times you really want to see a guy
Matthews.
battle and at least put the ball in play.
At the plate, Eddie Matthews. No contact there, and it's 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he fouls this one off.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Full count now. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Three-run home run down the line and right. 4th home run for him on the season, as that makes this an 8-all ball game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, Dero. The hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
2 balls and a strike to count. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th, all even now at 8 apiece. Rob Dibble is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 49.
Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in the outfielder, Al Kaline. 1-2.
Now, it's 1
Get it
2.
ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Stepping in now, Ty Cobb. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center fielder.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Nope.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. This is flared right back over the mound. Throw on to first will take care of Cabrera for the 2nd out.
Up next for the
Here's
Tigers,
Jonathan Scope now.
The second
Runner in
baseman,
scoring position with 2
Jonathan
gone.
Scope.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. He's set. The 2-2. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at 3rd. So that's the 2nd walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Into the box, Cameron Maben. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are deadlocked at 8 apiece. Joe Jimenez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Detroit, number 77, Joe Jimenez.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Gary Carter. The 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 2-2 one more time is a fastball that misses.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Looking up is the center fielder. And they have taken the lead. So it's a solo shot to dead center as they've taken a one-run lead. So now to the plate, Ryan Sandberg. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And this will land foul. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips
Now
one up
back,
there that the
left
bottom
fielder,
really falls out at
Braun.
the last minute. It's so
Braun.
hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
To the plate now, Ryan Braun. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. Chopped on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting. The shortstop.
Standing in, Robin Yount,
Robin.
trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. There's ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this
Up
inning,
next to
so
the Royals,
you can understand why
the
he
center
wasn't too
fielder,
aggressive with him there.
Johnny
When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too
Damon.
anxious to challenge him.
Your
Gregory
attention,
Soto
please.
takes over here
Now
with a runner at
pitching
first
for
and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 65, Gregory Soto.
Johnny Damon will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Ready with another 2-2.
Helpful.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. He slides and makes the catch. A beautiful play to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Bruce Sutter comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Leading off the inning, Austin Romine, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Now the 2-1. Ripped down the first base line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Victor Reyes.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. He pulls this one into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send them back to the top of the order with 1 away in the inning.
Shortstop.
As a batter right there, that's exactly the pitch your eyes light up on. You know he's known for a nasty split finger, but he left that one thigh high, and the batter did exactly what he's supposed to.
Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner back safely. At the plate now, Alan Trammell. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Perez gloves it. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Harold Castro, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. A 1-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And this is a base hit as they've come back to tie it here in the top of the 9th.
You know, D-Row, there are some guys that shy away from hitting when it really counts. Top of the 9th, and this guy comes through to tie this thing up.
Yeah, he was able to slow the moment down right there. Get this back to square. There's still a bottom of the 9th looming. Let's see if they can tack on a few more.
Standing in now, Al Kaline. Hit on the ground out to short, and that is through into left field. A base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
The center fielder.
Somebody always takes an 0 for. You don't want to be that guy. He was 0 for 5 coming into that plate appearance. This knock had to feel amazing for him. 1 for 6.
Tim Hill takes over on the mound in a tie ball game.
Now pitching.
There is 1 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
54. Tim Hill.
Into the box, Ty Cobb. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Perez fields it cleanly. The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Now batting.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
In now, Miguel Cabrera. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Three and two now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Popped him up. Perez moving to his left, and the inning is over. So disaster strikes here in the ninth, as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Tigers lead it 10-9. Hal Newhouser is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Jeimer Candelario has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Now playing third base, number 46.
Digging in, Mickey Mantle. He steps in for the 5th time today, giving him a bonus chance, if you will, to keep that hitting streak alive.
Yeah, and thank his lucky stars, his lineup's been able to get him that 5th opportunity. Right here, you're usually only seeing 3 to 4 at bats if you work a walk-in. He's got a chance to keep this hit streak alive.
Maben's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
The first baseman, Tony.
Into the box now, Tony Perez. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left, as incredibly we are all tied. That's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
1 out, nobody on. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but
right
I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Stepping in now, Dawson. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a 2-out double.
Number 8.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Gary Carter, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Is set, and the 1-1.
Nope.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however.
Ball.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
In the air, out to right. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch, and we are headed to extra innings. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the 9th as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 10th inning coming up, and we are all even at 10 apiece. We are into extra innings, and standing in as the power-hitting second baseman, Jonathan Schoop. The 1-1.
Ball. That pitch is out.
Hill, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2014 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Ball.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. He's set, and the payoff pitch. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Your
C.J.
attention,
Cron
please.
will come on to pinch hit
Hitting
now
for the
with a
Tigers.
runner at first and nobody
Number
out.
26, C.J. Braun.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And that is down for extra bases. And with nobody out, we'll see if they want to wave that go-ahead run home. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold it third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
So now to the plate, Austin Romine. Still even at 2-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Grounded to short. Scooped up, and the throw by Yount is in time, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. The 1-1 pitch. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Now the 2-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Number 3.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
To the plate now, Alan Trammell. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Runners are at first and second with one away. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Riding in once again, Harold Castro. He enters this plate appearance 3 for 6 in the ball game thus far. This is pulled into right, and he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And now the runner from third scores to give them a very important insurance run.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-1 game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Scott Barlow trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. At the plate now, Al Kaline lifted in the air out towards left center. Braun will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. Tigers are out in front, 12-10. Kristen Stewart is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Now playing left field, number 14.
Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ryne Sandberg. The 1-1. Skied into very shallow right. Kaline is there. 1 down.
The left fielder,
at the plate, Ryan Braun. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll reach down to make the catch as he takes that one right off his shoe tops for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Coming to the plate now, Robin Yount trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. KC down to their final strike in this one. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
12-10 is the final score in this one. The Detroit Tigers brought the bats in this one with 18 total hits. Hal Newhouser claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes.